Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about how this past week I made a little over $800 by swing trading in the stock market. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask down below. And guys, like and subscribe. Also, if you guys want to learn more about swing trading and trading in the stock market, I highly recommend going on and checking out my swing trading school. I'll put it down below, and you guys can use promo code half off, all caps, half off, to get 50% off. It's only valid for this past week, so check it out right now because guys, there's only like one day left. So check it out right now, and I'll see you in there. We have private live streams, we have a group chat, quizzes, lectures. It's absolutely fantastic. So guys, let's jump into this here. So with swing trading, there is a million different strategies you guys can do. I'm sure you guys have seen several different types of videos. For me, I love the philosophy MISS, M-I-S-S. Make it simple, stupid. I don't love to overcomplicate my strategies, my charting. I love to keep everything as basic as I can, but still have a general idea of what the stock is doing and where it can go in the future. So the first strategy that we're going to be talking about today is going to be a trend line strategy. So it's very, very simple here. This was a stock that we traded, was Allstate, ticker symbol ALL. Now, looking at the chart here, you guys can see we have this great upward trend, right? And we drew this trend line. This trend line, what you do is you just draw the lows of these candlesticks here. So for me to enter a trend line, trend line support, I want a minimum of 3 touches on the trend line. That pretty much establishes heavy support there, giving me a higher indication where we could see a lot more buying pressure. So looking at this trend line here, another thing is historically old resistance has tendencies of acting as new support. So looking at this trend line here, old resistance, right? It hits it, sell off, hits it, sell off. We did get this breakout, boom. On top of that here, looking at it, you guys can see it hits it again 1, 2, 3 times. So it hits it about 4 times. Now recently we got this sell-off here hitting this trend line, and then it formed this doji. Dojis are historically a reversal candle. So we hopped in near and around this 163 area, setting our stop loss at near and around 159, risking $1 to make $2.71. And you guys can see we're slowly starting to get that squeeze up. As of right now, with Allstate stock here, you guys, this is hitting resistance. Resistance for Allstate is near and around 174. So this is just where we get tendencies of getting sell-off. And you guys can see, hits it, and we just gotten some sell-off in the past. So we could start seeing some sell-off. So we are doing a trailing stop loss for Allstate. And another thing here too is as of right now, we're up near and around that 6% mark. This is a very, very solid play, and it only took 3 days. The reality of it is with swing trading, on average, I hold my positions from 6 to 9 days. So this is a little, under the norm, but it just still happens. So if you're starting swing trading and you're seeing these, the biggest recommendations I can give people is to just practice drawing these trend lines, practice paper trading, learn as much as you can before you guys fund an account and start trading. It's one of the biggest things that I want to see you guys do. So let's talk about stock number 2 here. Stock number 2 was Procter & Gamble, ticker symbol PG here. You guys can see that we did have that 3 touches. And normally, before we enter a trade here, if we're going to go long on it, we're looking for that continuation mark. So you guys can see it did get that dip down below. Obviously, normally if we get that dip down below, that does establish a trend reversal. So that's kind of what we noticed here. Stock sold off. This would have been actually a very good short, but we didn't get it. Where we actually entered this position was near and around this 154 area. This 154 area was a great trade. And the reason why I say that is because it's right on that 90-day moving average line. The 90-day moving average line historically acts as support and resistance. So I'm sure as we zoom out here, you guys can see where we get tendencies of getting buying pressure is right on the blue and the red line. The blue line's the 90-day, the red one's the 200-day. The 200 will always be stronger support, but the 90-day still does a very, very good job. And you guys can see that the stock is squeezed up near and around, 2%. So yeah, it's not a 10% return, but where swing traders make most of their money is consistency on the 1-2% trades. Very, very rare will you trade a position and make 12-13%. That is just very, very uncommon. For me personally, I would always be very happy with 1 or 2%. I've never lost money taking profit. Right. So you got to have that approach with trading. We all trade for one reason, and that's to make money. So when I make money, I'm going to be very, very happy with that. And you guys can see we're up, that 2% here. So we have that nice upward trend. And you guys can see that trend line. We just got that breakdown. And this is where we entered, was at the new support here. All right, let's move on to the last and final one. The last and final one here is ticker symbol RYN. This one here is a position we're in on. And honestly, as of right now, it's kind of a break-even trade. We've seen tendencies of getting a lot of price support here near and around 29. We do have that general downward trend. But one of the things here with RYN that I do like is this price support here. So a lot of buying pressure at, the 29 area. It's undervalued on the RSI. So we could see a move from about 29 to 31 to about 32. That's kind of my strategy, my plan. I went very, very lightly with this one just because of the volatility with it. As you look at it, if you zoom out, you guys can see it's very, very, very volatile. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get a dip down. And just the general, the general market, the past week here has been very, very, very volatile to trade. So people ask, Carter, how do you swing trade during times of sell-off here? So for me, I definitely think that investing or trading during times of crashes, yes, it is going to be more volatile. It's going to be more risky, but take profit early and set your stop loss early. Historically, looking back to general crashes in the overall marketplace, there is always sectors that perform better than others. So you can just adjust your scanners to trade those stocks. So you have a higher indication of more buying pressure, just higher success. So guys, as of right now, these are the 3 positions that we did this past week. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you guys want to learn more about trading, don't forget code HALF to get 50% off. So maybe we'll extend it 1 or 2 more days for you guys because you guys love that code. And I appreciate every single one of you. And guys, don't forget, as of right now, don't forget, where is it? Don't forget, I'll put it down below. I do have an amazing trading journal. I think it's over, I don't know where my wife put it. But anyways, check that out down below. You guys can sign up with Moo, the broker I use. I'll put them down below as well. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.